Hi guys, so today I'm doing a video about is the Rose Doll show worth it? So is it worth going and travelling there? Obviously I live in the UK and the Rose Doll show is in Utah in America, so I travelled a long way to actually go there, but I did do it while visiting Eden Whimsy Fox Nursery at the same time, and I would definitely say it's worth it. There's so many reasons behind this. One of them is friendship. So obviously I met Eden before the show and we flew out there together with her mum, and we had an incredible time. We went to Antelope Island on the day that we weren't doing anything, and that was just an incredible experience. And then in the evening I went shopping with Jay and Ty from Reborned Daddies and a load of other people from Instagram who were all going to the show as well, and that was amazing. We were able to spend so much time together and just relax. Jay and Ty then came over to our hotel room and we had all the babies on the bed. We had Alec, Gray, Isaiah and Alaska. I always try and remember the names. I'm rubbish with names sometimes. Even my own babies I forget. But so we had them all on the bed and we were taking pictures, and then we went back to Antelope Island with Jay and Ty and did stargazing. We got a lot of like mosquito bites on our legs and our arms, but it was worth it. We had an incredible time. And, just to be able to hang out with friends that you may not necessarily be able to hang out with because of the travel is just amazing. Again, there were also different artists that I hadn't known existed, so it was amazing to be able to see different artwork that you may not have necessarily known about or come across, and some of the babies from those artists were gorgeous. Well, a lot of them were. Obviously everyone has different painting styles. I have a different painting style to how Eden does. She likes quite delicate babies. I like the quite newborn red babies when it comes to the smaller babies, and I love just how different everyone's style is. Like, no baby there was the same, which is, obviously the point of the Reborns. Every baby is unique to themselves. Like, there were several different Liam kits there. He was the only one with long hair, so he was very special in that instance. But also, they were all boys. There were no girls, but there could have been a girl there and that would have been super fun to see the girl version of Liam. I personally only see him as a boy, but loads of people see him as girls as well, so I think it's really fun. I have seen a couple of girl Liams on Instagram. I think they're quite cute, but I definitely see boy through and through with this kit. Even though he's in like traditional girly outfits a lot, it's just because that's my style for him. So that's just me. Cost wise, is it worth it? It is expensive, obviously the travel costs, the accommodation. I was very lucky in the fact that I was able to share a hotel room with Eden and her mum, but I would have obviously had a hotel room of my own if that wasn't possible, and the hotel rooms were reasonably priced. That's what I was trying to say. They were definitely worth going to and explore. We had a good experience in our hotel. We were at the Home 2 Suites, which is the one opposite the Hilton, which is where obviously most people stayed. If I remember correctly, that one got sold out quite fast because they do like 8 months in advance booking, so a lot of people had booked in like September, October time, and we didn't book until January, February time, so that does vary, but the sooner you book you can get a good hotel room. So again, it's worth it. I think it's definitely worth it cost wise because there are so many different things to do. We did a painting class. I can't exactly remember the price of it. I think it was like $3.50 or something, and we came out with a fully painted Tink, and the kit of Tink plus the paints themselves, and then Elisabetta teaching us. It was all worth it for sure. We had an amazing day that day, and we were able to take those skills home and to take the paints home, so it wasn't like we were just using them for the session, but we were using them for the whole, like, to keep them as well, which is good, so we can use them for other babies. And I also did buy the bigger versions of them as well, so that I can have more, because I live in the UK, so shipping will be a lot. But like I said to Elisabetta, I would do it because they're just so worth it, and I just love like the finished product of the babies. So yeah, that's definitely something price wise activities again. There are so many activities to do. You obviously have the baby shower, there's the awards evening, and then there's like the other one, which next year it's a vintage tea party. This year, what was it this year? Ice cream party. But it changes its name. That's like the last event, and apparently they have so many activities at that one. Unfortunately, we didn't go. We gave our tickets to Jay and Ty because we couldn't go because of our flight was that evening. But otherwise we would have done, and it would have been really fun. But yeah, so there are lots of activities to do. You know, there's loads of places you can go in the surrounding area. There's the mall. We went to the Super Target a lot. I didn't actually go to the mall, but I know that Jay and Ty did, and with some of our group of friends. There's a giant thrift store called Kid to Kid, which was amazing. I got loads of stuff from there for the babies. I think I probably spent about $70 in there because there were just so many good clothes, and I got so much for the price. I did spend quite a bit in the Target as well because I needed some clothes for Otto at the time because he had none. Poor boy, because he's a 6-month baby. He's a big chunky baby. But yeah, so activities, there's a lot of activities to do. What else would you say? Babies and prices. Now, Rose is obviously one of the biggest shows in the world, if not the biggest. It's definitely the biggest in America, and I know that next year they're expanding it even more. They have like, I think 12 more booths, and I can't remember how many tables. I think like another 17 tables. And it's just incredible. There are so many stunning babies at the show. It's unreal. So it's definitely worth going to see all these babies. I fell in love with a lot of the babies, and you always wish you could take so many of them home, but it's obviously always within your budget. But there seem to be a lot of babies within a reasonable budget. Obviously there were the more high-end, like Silicones. and Huang's babies were there. I think her Silicones were like $8,000. I can't remember exactly though. It could have been less. I'm not exactly sure. But her babies are incredible anyway. Whereas there were some that were like $450. There were some that were, I think, $300, $250. But the best day to go if you want really discounted prices is the Saturday, because generally the babies go down in price on the Saturday, obviously because the sellers want to sell as many so they don't have to bring as many home, which is understandable, and obviously it saves room for them. I know that Michelle Manning from Butterfly Babies Nursery, sorry, I was trying to remember it, she bought over quite a lot. She sold several. You know, she's from the UK as well, so she was a UK vendor over there. I think also next year Cassie Brace is going, so that's going to be really fun. I do want to go again next year. I'm hoping to go next year as well, but I'm not 100% sure yet because I have to work out savings and where I'll be staying and everything, but I do want to go. So it's definitely worth going. I would say if you ever get the chance to go to Rose, even if it's not next year, if it's in a few years, go. The show keeps getting bigger and better every year from what I keep seeing in the videos. I know that in 2020 it will be in June due to refurbishments being done in July, so they can't have it in July, which does clash with IDTS, so that might be a bit of a who goes where, but I think it's going to be amazing, and it's going to be so much that for those who haven't been can explore, and if not, there's always loads of videos. I know that Jay and Ty have several more videos they need to put up. I've got several more videos I need to put up. I think Eden has got several she needs to edit before she puts up, but she's got loads of videos to put up as well. But there's just so many people who put the videos up, and you get to meet some of the more popular YouTubers. Kelly Maple was there, Mariah's Reborn's one was there, Stephanie was there, Twisted Beanstalk Nursery, I don't think she has YouTube, but she was there as well, and she fell in love with Otto. She kept calling her chunk, and I took a picture of him on her like car, which was hilarious, and she stole the picture from me to put on her Instagram. But you know, it's just, you meet so many people and you connect with so many people, and you can just be yourself at the show. You don't have to hide the Reborns, you know, we're all the crazy doll ladies and the crazy doll men, and it's just an amazing hobby. So yeah, if you ever get the chance, definitely go. Bye guys.